Devon, hard luck, man. First hurdle, how was it? Just a bit too of aggressive start? Or?
I'm not exactly sure, but I'll look at it and see.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Part of the game, you know, it's so technical and it's split seconds.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's just, I've had some decent starts on the circuit, but, you know, I've only done starts practice twice this year. So there's just not enough practice. And, you know, when you go into a race, you try not to think about anything, and I'm not quite there yet. I need to still think about what I'm doing in order to execute.
That's part of such a technical event. Like, it just takes a couple of races, couple of practices, get these things out of the way, like, and you come back stronger.
Yeah, for sure.
So did you have you've only had about 9 weeks pre-season training or so?
Yeah, I started like the second week of March.
And how does that make you feel in terms of we'll say compared to your competitors who are maybe training all year round versus when say you're training for football, how does that compensate? Does it play into a positive or do you think a negative role?
I think just more room, less room for error. You know, I can't necessarily get injured. I don't have time to deal with injury. I don't have time to miss a lot of time in training. So, you know, I got to be very careful about what I'm doing and how often, and kind of move forward from there. So, you know, I just got to be real calculated, trying to race myself into shape. You know, with all the races over here, but you know, hopefully it's the first time that's happened. So, you know, hopefully it's the last.
How do you pick yourself up after that, or you know?
I'll be fine. Yeah, I just need to go home, and that just means I need to practice. Like I said, I haven't. You know, I've only done 2 practices of starts since I've started training. So,
well, sometimes it's fair to just have a bad day.
Yeah,
even,
that's what you can chalk it up to. It's not nothing wrong. Just, you know, just a bad day. Long time over here in Europe, a little bit tired. So, you know, that makes sense.
Will you head back to the States now?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. And then will you just prepare for trials, or will you try and get a few more races in between then?
I'll do one more race in New York. Yeah.
Brilliant. But best of luck.